Watching my daughter in her competitive gymnastics, it brings me joy. Gymnastics is her thing, so it feels good that now I'm able to go to her competitions and sit there and cheer for her. I kind of feel like it's my mini me. Believe it or not, I feel like she's living what I didn't get to do. Dancing was my passion. I ate, slept, and drank dancing. By the time the diagnosis came, like, dancing was just completely gone. Any kind of movement, it was painful. I remember during a competition, I had to do a solo, and I was on that stage and I was going, I'm like, I'm not gonna think about this pain, I'm gonna keep it going. I ignored it and I pumped and I danced my butt off, but as soon as they pulled down that curtain, I fell to the floor and I cried. I did not want to stop dancing, but that last performance, I couldn't do it anymore. I was 17 when I first developed symptoms, but wasn't formally diagnosed until I was almost 22. I didn't want to accept the fact that I had HS. I felt alone, and I felt like nobody understood what I was going through because nobody else in my family had it. It made me very angry, and it made me angry at everybody because I expected people to see my pain, but nobody really was able to see how I was really feeling internally.
How did you learn to ask for help?
It came to a point in time where I had to ask for help. If I wanted to thrive the way I want to thrive in my career, in my life personally, I couldn't do it alone. I cried to my pastor one day and he says, what if your healing comes from helping somebody else? And that's when I decided to become a patient advocate. So now that I advocate for those who have HS as well and talk to them and stuff, I feel good. I feel good. Being an advocate is how I heal.
And Marquette.
Mommy's scene action.
HS disproportionately affects women, particularly women of color. You're a woman, then you're a Black woman, then you're a Black woman with a disability.
Yeah.
Navigating all three of those, what is that like for you?
As a Black woman, you're supposed to smile and keep it moving. Culturally, that is. Most of the time, everything's a hush-hush. Me, as a Black woman, opening up and standing tall and saying, I'm hurting, to actually speak up about you being in pain and voicing that is very big. So, yeah.
And we're not weak when we do that either, even though that can sometimes be the internal dialogue that we have as Black women.
Just because you ask for help or just because you say that you're not okay and you need help doesn't mean that you're not independent.
Right.
You're actually stronger because you asked for help.
Right.
The HS world is pretty big. I hope that me coming out and being that voice and showing my face will allow other HS patients in general to come out, but also allow Black women to feel stronger to say, hey, I'm here, I need help too.
Your daughter is filled with so much life, and that's such a beautiful reflection of who you are. What example are you hoping that you're setting as you're continuing being an HS advocate and doing this work that you're doing?
That the sky's the limit. Do things that you enjoy, and no matter what you go through, you may have to change a thing or two, but don't stop.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much for doing this with you.